I'm back. So I wanted to share, the gear that I wore for my first half marathon. In case anybody out there is running their first long runs and stuff. I wanted to share this so you know what worked for me and what I've used here so far. So I just did laundry, so I will I just pulled some stuff out of the dryer, but I'll start at the very beginning. So underwear is really challenging. I don't know about the rest of you, but find what works for working out and being comfortable. And I found some underwear from Target that is a bikini cut, and it's really smooth material, and I like it like a size or two bigger for working out. I bought some new underwear of the same kind that I really like online from Target, because I needed some new underwear to work out in and just for every day. And I got it in a size large, which I thought would be big enough. My old extra larges were really comfortable for working out, but I thought a little too big, so I got large, which is a little big. But so I wore the new large underwear, bikini underwear, and it's still cut into my inner leg a little bit, so maybe the extra large is a good size, so then it doesn't cut in at all. So that's the underwear. For the top, for my bra, I run in these sports bras. I used to work out in these, but now I work out in a Victoria's Secret model that's a lot more bra, a lot more support, really comfy. But when I'm heavier, I have large breasts, and I can't wear these for working out because it's not enough support. But now I'm smaller, and also I'm smaller, so these work now. And I wear these for running. These are what I used to wear all the time until I found the Victoria's Secret sports bras. But it's the Active Old Navy sports bras. And they're super comfy, super stretchy material, super comfy material. Everything's very stretchy and comfy. I like them for working out. For running, to me, they're fine now, as long as I'm not large-breasted. If I'm very large-breasted, they're not adequate. So if any of you are large-breasted, write below, and I'll show you what I wear that I like to train in now. So I wore that as a sports bra. Then for shorts, my favorite workout shorts, period, in the whole world, turn out to be my favorite running shorts. They're just really comfortable. I never have a problem with them. And they're these little black, I think they're called bike shorts. And you can get them at different lengths. You can get them a little longer. You can get them a little shorter. These are the shorter model. And again, I wear a size that's not too big, not too small. This is a size medium, which is, a small would be tight, a large would be falling off. But I have all different sizes, so I can pick and choose. But I wore these Avia bike shorts that I get from Big Five, I believe, and they're very inexpensive, and they go on sale, and they're really comfy. The Old Navy sports bras also are very cheap at Old Navy. You can get them on sale. Very, very affordable, very comfortable. So the top, I have a new favorite running top. I happened to find it at Big Five on sale one day. And you can order them online. I think they're still on sale. This Brooks tank top. They come in different colors. but it's super comfortable material, really soft, really stretchy. It's got that dry fit material, so when you sweat, it just doesn't load down the shirt material like my cotton tank tops get loaded with sweat. This dry fit, it just kind of wicks off the sweat and it doesn't get heavy. This is my favorite running shirt. It's super comfortable. It's just comfortable beyond belief. For socks, I wore my new Injinji socks. I heard about these on the internet in the running world. People love these, and so there was a sale, I think, on Injinji's website, INJINJI.com, and so I decided to order them ahead of my half marathon in case that would be really helpful for long runs to prevent blisters, because I hate blisters. So these are funny socks. They're like toe socks. They're like little gloves for your feet. And you can get them in different colors, different sizes, different textures, different thickness, different length. I like this mini crew is my favorite. I also got the no-show, which I don't really like. The low ankle where I think it's going to disappear in my shoe, and I worry about that the whole time, and it feels weird. I like the mini crew size. I just started trying these out. So I wore these. And I had a little tiny bit of rubbing that could have turned into a blister on a couple of my toes that got a little sore. But other than that, it went really well. And I practiced in them to see if I'd like them, because I have other socks too. So I wore these style. This exactly was the socks I wore yesterday. I wonder if a different style, like the light running, would be better. I don't think this is the running style. I think this is just a different... Anyway, they have different lightness too. So they worked in my training, so I used them for my half marathon. They worked pretty good, except for that little bit of rubbing. My shoes, or my running shoes right now, are the Saucony's, and these are Omni 13s. These are pretty new to me. I've only had them a couple months, and my last shoes started hurting my feet, so I had to get new shoes, and they're really comfortable. They're not very pretty. Like, they're not an exciting bright green or bright blue like they have nowadays, which is a real bummer. But there's tons of cushion in the front, tons of cushion in the back, which I really needed because my Achilles heel was starting to really hurt in my last shoe. It has a good arch, which is good for me, and good stability, which is good for me. So they're working. They're on their last legs with me. They said I have about a month left. I brought them in the other day because I thought maybe I needed new shoes. I have about a month left, but they've been wearing really well. I mean, I've run tons of miles, and they don't have much wear on the bottom. I mean, they've been good for me. And they have a nice wide and round toe box. My last shoes were too narrow, and I would get blisters all the time, and it hurt all the time. And this one's a lot bigger. So it took a lot of time to get used to going from the more narrow toe area to wide again, which I'm used to, and I usually do, but not for running. It took a long time to get used to having all that room again, but now I don't even notice, and my feet are really happy. My toes do not get squished, and they don't get hurt. So there's a brand new model out of these that I think I'm gonna try on, see if I might want to buy them next, which I'm excited about. So that's the shoes. For extras, I wear this half buff in the summer. I picked out the colors. I like them, and I really like. You can get it wet with water if it's a hot day, and just have a nice cold wet handkerchief around your neck, which is nice, or it catches my sweat. Now when I don't run with it, I feel kind of naked, and I like how it can catch my sweat because I get really sweaty. So I wore that. I bought a new hat the day before at our local running store, South Sound Running. Really snazzy new hat for the sun. It's a North Face hat. I like it because it's really, really super light and flexible. My other ones were too bulky. It's light enough that it doesn't feel heavy on my head. It's flexible enough so it just sits really nice and tight, but not too tight, and it's got a nice visor, so that worked out really well. Perfect. It worked out perfect. And then I wore my new, I just washed this for the first time. I've never washed it, but it was so full of sweat from all these months. My Salomon S-Lab 5 hydration pack, which right now doesn't have the hydration in it because I washed it, this vest. And this is a couple years ago version, the 2013 or something that I got on sale. And I'm still wearing it, and I love it. And I put in the pockets my goos for eating, and extra maps if I need it, extra toweling paper to wipe my sweat, my keys, pepper spray if I need it. And then there's a little zipper in the back, which I put my camera and ID and money in. And if I have a shirt or a jacket, I can put in there. What's cool about this now is if I go to a race and if before it's chilly and I have a shirt or jacket on, a light one before the race starts, I can take it off, put it in the vest, and not have to worry about wrapping it around my waist the whole time. Or one time I went to a race recently, and we got our race packets that day at the race, and I could just put all the stuff from the race packet, including the t-shirt, which I didn't want to wear. It was too hot. I had a tank top on, in the vest, and not worry about it. So I used my hydration pack, and it was funny. Let me put this aside. It was funny that, oh, I just stepped on my glasses. Oh, good thing they're dollar glasses. Not many people were wearing hydration packs, and it was a half marathon, which is pretty far. Like, it's not the cool thing to do is run with a hydration pack, but to me it's really cool, and it's great to have water there whenever you need it, instead of relying on water stations with little cups that you can't even drink while you're running. And in between water stations, I can drink if I'm thirsty, and I can go on runs without water stations all by myself and not worry about it. So I don't know why more people don't wear them, and I think they're awesome. But only a few people had them for the half marathon, and it was a hot day. I also had my Ipod Nano for music, which I made sure was charged the day before, and I tried to make a playlist, but I don't know if it actually got programmed in. I hate the Apple iPod iTunes setup. They're just impossible to program and use, but they're great for music on the go. And then I have my goo for nutrition, which I've been using. I've tried a few times. It never gives me stomach problems. It's just a gel that you squeeze out. And I hope my glasses aren't all weird because I stepped on them. I get the ones with no sugar because I don't eat sugar. I stepped on these just now. This has 100 calories, 0 fat, 60 sodium, 46 potassium, 22 carbs, 0 protein, 7 sugars, has maltodextrine in it, but they're made for like races and stuff. So they have all kinds of good flavors. I like vanilla bean and peanut butter chocolate, and so I like these. I only had like 2 of them during the race, 1.5. I had eaten well the night before. And then for keeping track, I had my Garmin 920 XT with heart rate strap around my waist. I wear that all the time for my running training. You can do bicycling, you can do triathlons, you can swim, and it keeps track of all kinds of great data, how fast, what pace, the distance. Oh, it keeps track of everything. It's a GPS watch. I love it, love it, love it. And this is the new version, 920 XT. Now they have even more versions, brand new versions. Garmin, I really like it. I made sure it was charged up. And I have the soft strap, which is much more comfortable than the hard strap that you buy extra. And you load the data up on your computer on GarminConnect.com, and you can see all your workouts and how fast and how slow, and it's just fun, fun, fun. So I wore my Garmin, and I think that's about it for my gear. And I did trial runs a few times with the gear to see if it was right, what I liked, what I didn't like. Sometimes I didn't bring a hat, and then I'd really regret it. I tried everything ahead of time. And that last run, 6 miles the week before the half marathon, I wore everything I was going to wear in the half marathon and tried it all out, make sure it all worked, and it worked fine. And so I was good to go. So I thought that was a great way to do it. Try it all out, get bits and pieces, see what works for me personally. I watched a lot of YouTube videos of runners and triathletes and see what they like, and I try different things, and this is my combination for now. I might find other things. So thought that'd be interesting to some of you, and I hope you're well, and happy fitness for all of you, and talk to you soon. Bye.